These grand old trees always stand out. Araucarias, also known as Brazilian pine. A mixed forest that includes Araucarias is typical of this part of the country. But only 1% of the area is still preserved in its original state, as here in the São Joaquim National Park. Vigold Schaefer is always amazed at the wide variety of plants that can still be found in the underbrush here. He's a conservationist, and he and his daughter have joined a group of nature enthusiasts on a hike through the forest. Araucarias can grow to be 50 meters tall and 700 years old. And they provide a regional specialty. Roasted briefly, their seeds are soft and tasty.
They're not only tasty, they also serve as an important food source for many birds and mammals, including howler and capuchin monkeys, pacas, agoutis, and pampas foxes. In the winter, it's the only food they can find in the forest.
Less forest means less food and less biodiversity. Members of a local environmental protection group, the Apemave, want to stop that. Their nursery has planted more than 5 million tree seedlings over the past few years. Schaefer and his wife Miriam Prochnow have patiently built a good relationship with the community here. When they founded Apemave 27 years ago, people used to avoid them. Environmental activists were long frowned upon here.
I'm a fifth-generation descendant of German immigrants who came to Brazil in 1858, as did many Italians and other Europeans. They brought their traditions and farming methods with them. They started clear-cutting forests and didn't see what this land had to offer. For a long time, they completely ignored the biodiversity here.
That is changing, but only slowly. Apemave supervises many forest protection projects, advises communities and farmers, and continues to emphasize how serious the situation is. Vigold Schaefer shows us films he took of the Araucarias in the 1980s. Since then, the couple has overseen the closure of about 400 sawmills throughout the region.
Apemave will continue our work with the nature preserves that have already been created. It's wonderful work, and we plan to expand into a number of new areas that urgently need protection.
So far, they've created 12 protected areas for mixed forests that include Araucarias, and they'll need their patience to continue their work in the future.